Welcome to the Will Hear Network. Every once in a while, we're going to take peeks at some of the people who worked at Willoughby Hearing Aid Center and introduce you to them, their lifestyle, and what they do in and outside of the work. Today, I'm very happy to have with me Dane Houston. Dane and I have worked together for well over 20 years, many years, Dane. Let's talk a little bit about that. When did you start working for Willoughby Hearing?
1983.
1980. How old were you at that time?
17.
Wow. And what brought you here? Your brilliance, or what brought you to Willoughby's?
I don't know, luck and fate.
Luck and fate. Did your father work here at the time?
Back in 83, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Great. And so what did you do when you started working here at 17 years old? You weren't old enough to get licensed to sell hearing aids. What did you do?
I was cleaning boy, pushing a broom.
Nice. You still do that once in a while, don't you? So do I.
Yes, I do.
You do it more than I do. So tell me a little bit, Dane. What's your favorite patient story you have in all your years of working here?
Oh, okay. I'd have to say probably Mr. Soots.
Mr. Soots.
Yeah.
Name sounds familiar. Tell me about him.
Well, Mr. Soots, he'd come in, and every time he'd come in for service, he'd always have this habit of telling you, well, I got up this morning, Dane, and I got up and I went downstairs and I made myself 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, because that's what I like to have for breakfast. And he'd keep going on, and he'd tell you his whole itinerary until he drove in to the office, and he used to bring these soot sticks. I still got one at home. It's great.
I have a soot stick. Tell the viewers at home what a soot stick is.
Well, he'd make these sticks that were for like making spaghetti and sauce and stuff like that, and he'd make a whole bunch of them and hand them out to all the employees, and some of us still all have 1 or 2 sitting around the kitchen.
Absolutely. And he was a patient here for many years.
Yeah, he was.
Right. You have a couple of patients. I think there's another patient that you've worked with a long time too, that just keeps coming and seeing you, and they only want to see Dane. So we appreciate the longevity and that relationship that you built with those customers over all of those years. So you started at 17. You worked for a few years at the manufacturer. You came back to Willoughby's, but you've had 20, almost 30 years in the hearing aid business. Tell me what you think has been the biggest improvement at Willoughby Hearing or at our company, what we're doing for people.
I would have to say when we became the Better Bureau Business winner for 2011, and what we're striving is to, we're number 1, and we're trying to always constantly come up with new ideas to stay number 1, to stay on top. And it makes Willoughby Hearing Aid Centers better and better.
That's good. Very good. It's nice to be a part of something like that. You're a big part of that too. We appreciate that. And Dane, something that maybe the viewers or the employees that you work with or your patients that are watching this, tell us something about you that they might not know.
I'm a home recording artist.
And what does that mean?
I got a whole bunch of little recording equipment, and I write songs that nobody will ever want to buy, but it occupies my time. And
you just haven't been found yet.
Correct.
Nashville's waiting.
Yes.
All right. Now let's go into the speed round with Dane Houston. Dane Houston, waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Oh, Star Trek.
The Simpsons or Family Guy?
Simpsons.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Elvis Presley or Elvis Costello?
Definitely Elvis Presley.
A shower or bath?
Shower.
Cats or dogs?
Oh, man. That's tough. I'm going to have to go with the dog.
Easter Bunny or Santa Claus?
Oh, that's no-brainer, Santa Claus.
Now we all know a little bit more about Dane Houston. Some of the things we wanted to hear, some of the things maybe we didn't want to hear, but we're glad that we have Dane Houston on our team at Willoughby Hearing, and we're glad that we can provide his expertise, his experience, and his passion to help people hear better. Dane, what do we do at Willoughby Hearing?
We listen, so you hear.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.